Good morning, this is James from Advanced In-Car Technologies. Today we are sitting in a 2016 VW Amarok. It's a 66 plate. This is the sort of new facelift version before they hit the new MQB platform, as you can see from the steering wheel. Now quite a few customers and main dealers have come to us and mentioned about this display here. This is the kilometers an hour. Now if you're not driving in the EU, then you have no requirement or need for kilometers an hour. You would much prefer to have miles per hour. Now on other cars also, this bigger display here can offer you, through the MFD multifunction display, the option for a digital speedo, but in miles per hour. So what we're going to do is today we're going to show you how to change that display to get it from kilometers per hour into miles per hour. So just to show you now, we're just going to go through the features on here. So if you scroll down into multifunction display data, normally or once we've done the tweak here, you'll be able to select your alternate display, speed display on here. So at the moment, let's go back up like so. You can scroll through the options and you can see that you don't have that feature at all. Just going back up, so like so. Let's go back down to the bottom. Also, if you go into units, which is consumption, even though you have got miles per hour or MPG, you've got miles per gallon for UK sorted miles, not kilometers. That is obviously for the digital speedo and the odometer for your vehicle. Now once we've gone into there, you will have to reselect that because it resets it, and then you'll be able to see the larger display. So just quickly before we leave, just going to show you the main MFD display on the driver's information system here. You've got your MFD at the top, which means you can scroll through your bits and pieces. You've got speed warning, travelling time, that will be 1 and 2. You've got consumption, average consumption, the range left in the tank, and your distance that you've travelled. Now at this point, well, average speed and oil temperature, your speed warning. At this point you will see that your temperature gauge stays on there every single menu that you go through, and also at the same time you've also got your kilometers per hour. That does not change, and that's the bit that we've been asked to sort out because it's just a pain in the backside. If you're driving in the UK, you just don't need it. So you will have a new feature up here, a new menu, and that's what we're going to do. So watch this space. Okay, so we've made our changes to the dashboard. You will see that we've still got kilometers per hour. So just now, this second part of this video, we're just going to show you how now to activate and remove the kilometers per hour. So what we're going to do is we're going to scroll through the driver's information system. We're going to scroll down to this new option here, alternate speed display. We're going to untick this option. We're then going to go up to MFD data, and those of you that have eagle eyes will notice that we have a new option, which is digital display. This will be unticked. I've just had it ticked just to test, so we will now tick this digital display. Once we go out of here, you will then need to go into units. Once you've gone into consumption and distance, you need to select or reselect MPG UK miles, like so. So just go back and show you that again. You're going to go into your main MFD data display. You're going to untick alternate speed display. You're then going to go into MFD data. You're going to tick digital display, which is now an option on your driver's information system. Once you've gone into that, you're going to then reselect under units your consumption display for MPG, which is the UK, which is this one here. Okay, so here's the exciting bit. Now what we're going to do now is we're going to just scroll through. Here's the MFD display. We're going to go down arrow, consumption, average consumption, range, distance, average speed, and there we go. So what we're going to do now is we're going to just start the engine up. Let's just clear the windscreen a little bit. Okay, so I'm just going to drive away now and see that the digital speed. Handbrake might help. Sorry for the bumpy ride, but we are in a VW Amarok, not known for its smoothness. Okay, just going to slow down. Just turn round. And then we have it, a large, safe digital readout for miles per hour. You wouldn't get this unless you're in a different model of vehicle. We can now do this on the VW range, and for you as a driver, it's much safer to be able to see that digital readout than you would normally, and also on the kilometers per hour, which is just ridiculous unless you're driving in the EU. Now, one thing before we finish, I'm just going to reverse up and get into a safe place. If, for instance, you do a lot of driving, maybe over the continent, and you require that setting for kilometers per hour, the actual reversal of this is quite simple. It doesn't need to have any computer coding, sorted bits and pieces. What you can do is you can simply go back into your MFD data. You can scroll down to alternate speed display like so. And you'll notice then that your kilometers an hour will reappear. So if you're driving abroad, you've got your kilometers, and you can stay within the speed limits over there so that you don't get a ticket. I hope you've been excited by this. We certainly have, and it certainly helps out a lot of customers and main dealers. And this is Advanced In-Car Technologies. Our website is www.advanced-incar.co.uk. Thanks for watching.